interwebs, and actually it's more of a good morning interwebs because it's early here. I thought it'd be fun to take you through my morning routine. I have to get up early every morning to go to work, and I've got it down to a science basically, and I'm very much a creature of habit and routine, so I just wanted to show how I start my mornings. So this is a little bit different than the kind of videos I do, so we're gonna see how it goes. So the first thing I do every morning is I wake up, of course, and I stretch and I crack my bones, and I will turn on my Rosary podcast in the morning on my phone. I'm using my phone to record, that's why I don't have it on. And then I sit up and I regret all my life choices. I have to get up at 6 a.m. every morning, so it's pretty rough. Next, I open the windows. I love natural sunlight, and I think opening the windows is just the best way to wake me up and get my day going. And then I make my bed. I make my bed every day. It's nice to have something be done first thing in the morning, and then I come home and my bed is made, so it's really nice. And that's something I only started recently when I went to college, because I'd come home and I'd be very depressed and I just want to lay down in my nicely made bed. And you'll see I'm putting another blanket on the foot of my bed. My mom made that for me for college, and it's pretty spectacular. So then next I get dressed. I like wearing cute little things to work, and it's always fun to pick those out. And then I go into the bathroom and I do my morning routine. I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands, and then I put on my contacts. And contacts are fun. I wear them every day, and they've kind of destroyed my eyesight, but I mean, what are you gonna do? And I need new contacts really bad. Like, I need a new prescription. So I do that, and then I do my hair. I have pretty spectacular 80s hair every day in the morning, so I've got to get that under control. I have to get my hair cut. I chopped off so much in quarantine. It's really bad. So I brush my hair out. I have really thick hair, so it's always fun to try and get that done. And then some days I'll do something fancy with my hair. Some days I'll just leave it down. It depends on my mood that day, like whether or not I'll be able to stand leaving my hair in my face. Today I just put on a black headband to match my dress, and I'm gonna call that good. So then I do my makeup. I start with a primer, and I use a primer that makes it so that my skin is less red. I have Irish German skin, so I turn bright red in the heat, and I just do that everywhere. And I do that instead of foundation because I find foundation really dries up my skin, and then it's kind of just uncomfortable to wear every day. So I just do primer everywhere, and that will even out my skin tone and make me look pretty. And I only started using primer last year. I had to start wearing primer for a show that I was in, and my friend Skylar introduced me to the wonderful world of it. So that's the kind of primer I use. And then I use concealer, and I've switched to this like stick concealer that I really like, and I just dab it under my eyes because I have pretty translucent skin and very dark circles under my eyes. And the one time I didn't wear concealer to work, someone said that I looked really tired. So I have worn concealer to work every day since then. And then I just blend that in with a beauty sponge. I don't have anything fancy. I just bought a bunch of sponges in bulk, and I just go through them. So I do that, and then I use setting powder. I love setting powder so much. I use it instead of foundation as well. And it makes you less sweaty. It just puts everything in its spot, and it stays, and it evens out your skin tone. And I use setting powder every day. Like, even if I don't put primer on, I'll put the setting powder on, especially since I put it on with a brush, so it just evens out all of the weird skinness I have, because I have very strange skin. And that's the type of setting powder I use. I love Maybelline. So that's my mascara. I use it every single day. The label is worn off, so sorry about that. But I use mascara every single day. And my eyelashes are long enough that I'm able to just wear mascara and no eyeliner and like no eyeshadow, and I can get away with just that. I like doing a very natural look for work, especially since I work with children and they don't care that I look pretty. So that's that. And that usually takes about like 10 to 15 minutes every morning. So then my job here at home is to empty the dishwasher, and I get that done first thing before I leave for work, otherwise people get mad at me. That was my thing before I went to school, and now that I'm back, it's been my thing again, and it gets me out of doing chores after dinner, which I really appreciate, but I do empty the entire dishwasher. And our dishwasher is weird, and a lot of stuff doesn't come out clean, so I am like in charge of deciding what needs to go back through or what can be put away. And also I am very particular about where everything goes, so I usually know where everything is, and I can point people in the right direction if they can't find something. I also empty the dishwasher before I am fully awake though, so sometimes I'll put things in places that I don't remember where they went. I'm still listening to my Rosary podcast at this point. If I finish it, then I will listen to a different podcast, or I will turn on some music or something. Some podcasts I would really recommend are The Bible is Funny. I love that podcast. It's exactly what it sounds like, where this guy describes why these certain passages in the Bible are funny. I also really like the Smosh podcast, which is really entertaining and fun, and they like alternate between doing funny things and more serious things. And I also really like the Babylon Bee podcast. They are a kind of like a Christian satire website, and they have a podcast, and they do interviews, and they do like fun stories and things like that. So just some podcasts I would highly recommend. Once I'm done with the dishwasher, I make my coffee. I do 1 spoonful of sugar, and then I cover up the sugar with cream, and then I put the coffee over that. And I recently have been trying to stick with 1 cup of coffee every day, because caffeine is really bad for you. But since I get up so early and I work with children, I have to be very high energy in the mornings. So I've been trying really hard to just stick to 1 type of caffeine every day and not go crazy. And then I usually try to eat something. Sometimes I won't have enough time, but because I recorded this on a Saturday, I do have enough time. And I also try to have something very filling. So here I'm making toast with jelly, and I have gluten-free bread because I'm allergic to gluten. Most days I'll try to do like peanut butter, because peanut butter is really filling, at least for me, and it's a good protein to start your day. But we didn't have peanut butter, and I didn't want to open one, so I'm using jelly instead. And then I cut my toast in triangles because I am not a maniac. People who don't cut their toast into triangles, just what are you doing? It's so much easier to eat, and you feel like you're eating more, and the crust is less scary. And then if I can, I'll eat breakfast outside. It's usually really nice in the mornings here in Nebraska, so I'll sit outside and I'll finish my podcast and I'll watch the birds. I'll watch my cat hunt the birds. He was out there with me this morning and the birds were going nuts. So I just want to show you a little bit of what's in my work bag. I found this cute little bag at Goodwill. The tag was still on it. It was initially $50 and I got it for $10, which is fantastic. I'll pack a book. I'm reading Counterculture right now by David Platt. It's a really good book. And then I will pack my keys. I have them on my UMKC lanyard, and those are my work keys, so they allow me access into the childcare. And then I'll pack my sunglasses for driving and for going outside at work. I cannot live without my sunglasses. I'll pack some gum. I don't have a favorite type of gum. I just go with whatever's on sale. The kids at work have started to like to brush my hair, so I'll pack a comb. And then I'll pack my water bottle. I cannot live without my water bottle. I love it so, so much, and I cannot leave the house without it. And all of that fits really perfectly into my little bag, and after that, I'm ready to leave for work. So that's basically it. That's my morning routine. I do that every day. Not much, but I am very much a creature of habit, so I need that routine. If you like this type of video, give it a big thumbs up and comment and all that jazz so I know that you like this type of video. I've been doing a lot of the fan fiction videos recently, so I might start vlogging a little bit more. We're going on vacation soon, so I might vlog our vacation. And yeah, I'll see you on the flip side. Stay tuned for some footage of my cats. Say hi to the people, Caesar. Say hi. Caesar has an Instagram, so if you want to follow him at Hail Caesar Cat, I'd love that. And put some good photos on there. He wants treats, that's why he's stalking me. I love you. This is my other cat, Tibble. You can call him Tibby for short. He's a less known cat on my socials and my YouTube page, but I love him. Not as much as Caesar, but I love him so much. He's our hunter cat. And right now he's hunting birds. That's why he looks so grumpy. He doesn't have an Instagram account yet. Go for it, baby.